Welcome everyone. It's Michelle and I'm back with a 6x8 paper pad project. Now this album is fun because the colors and the papers are amazing, but otherwise what makes it simple is the easy measurements because it's going to be basically the same measurement throughout the whole album. Okay, so it's kind of like one of those flippy albums that you guys really seem to enjoy. So it's going to have about 4 pockets. Of course, you can add so many throughout here if you're pocket crazy and do even more. So most of them are these kind of pockets. So you've got this pocket here, and then you're going to kind of flip it this way. We've got this pocket right here. Of course, you could add whatever you want. And now I'm going to kind of go back this way. And what I've done is I've added this really fun pocket, which is basically the same technique that we used for the waterfall album that I just did, except it's a bigger version. So my favorite thing to do is making a tutorial and then kind of just going with that same technique in another album. So, and we've got this, and you can see it has that pocket, and then here I'm just kind of like hanging things off there, whatever. And it's just a really beautiful album. And you'll really come up with your own ideas as you see this as I go along. You'll be like, oh, I can do this and I can do that, because there are so many different ways I could have done this, but I just ended up going with this one. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you how to create this cutie. All right, first we're going to start off with all we're going to need is 3 6x8 papers to create this. And I am using, again, I'm using double-sided, so that's kind of how you're gonna get all these effects on here. So I'm gonna start with this one, which is gonna kind of lay down and be this front little cover right here, okay? So you know what we're working on when you have your paper. All right, so like I said, they're the same measurements, but what I did is I kind of did them forward and backwards, so you know. So as I start this, we're going to do the pocket on this side, which is going to be the right side, okay? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to score this at 3.5 and 7 inches. Now technically all of the measurements are the same, it's just they're going to be like flipped, if that makes sense. So I'm going to start off like this, and this is going to be our little cover, and this is going to be our little end piece here, and I'm going to just fold that down. You guys are right. I definitely have been more inspired. I think what inspires me is just the paper. When I don't have paper, I am not inspired. And when it was that little Christmas break, I'm just going to corner around this, you guys. It was kind of just like leaving me there. So I was like, okay, I need something. So you see how we've got this going on? Now we're going to go ahead and do our little second sheet. So, okay. I don't want to confuse myself here. So I'm going to make this my pocket, so I'm just going to go ahead and save that one. So this one here, we're going to, I've got to think here, which way do I have this? Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is it's going to end up going like this. So now I need my pocket on this side, okay? Now, it is the same measurement if you do this, but it's going to be flipped upside down. So now that I need my pocket on this side, it's going to be the 1 and 4.5 inches. And I'll show you what I mean. So 1 and 4.5. So just so you understand what I mean, if I flip this upside down, it's 3.5 and 7, which was the first measurement. But I don't want to confuse anyone because the pocket's going to be on this side, and I don't know what side your prints are on, so we're just going to keep it like that. Oh my goodness, what in the world did I just do to my paper? Hopefully that's nice and even. Okay, so let me just get this out of the way for a minute. It's all up in my way. Okay, so this is my cover. So let me go ahead and fold this one too. So what I did here is take this and I'm going to put it on here like that, okay? And I didn't even, you can glue the bottom, but I'm really just doing my edges because I'm not worried about anything falling through. But if you want, you can just add a little bit of glue to that bottom piece right there. But nothing's really going to fall out. But if you want it to be more secure, you can do that. And then put that on there. And then if you want to corner round it, go ahead and do that. I corner rounded this album, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Okay, and for this, I'm getting all confused there. So instead of me going like that, oh, look how I didn't score that right. I knew it was a little wonky. Let me fix this. Because I want to make sure this closes. What in the world did I do? So instead of this going like this, which you can do this, you can go like that. I'm going to go ahead and put it this way. Now I did my scoring really bad, so make sure when you do yours, it does not do that. Oh, look it, that's why, because I glued it on so terrible. Shoot. Let me see if I can fix this really quick. I don't know if it's gonna work, so I'm just gonna suck it up, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and put this way. I really don't want to use other paper. I wanted to use this one because I want it to be really similar to the album that I just did. So I'm just going to suck it up and just kind of go like this, and it's just going to stick out a little bit because there's nothing really crazy going on that side. So when you do it, it should go like this, and then you're going to have your little thing going on like that. Okay, so now we're going to do our little pocket, which is exactly what we did with a waterfall, except it's just bigger. And we're using the same measurement, which I seem to have dropped on the floor. Okay, so when we have this, you see that the pocket's on the right. So we're gonna do the 3.5 by 7 inch. I mean 3.5 and 7 inch. So 3.5 and 7. I'm gonna go ahead and, so for the pocket, I'm folding it kind of like this, and then it's gonna go like that. And that's gonna give me that pocket. I'm gonna go ahead and corner around this. I'm just gonna push it down. So it'll look like that. And then open it. Oop, I guess it was upside down, but it doesn't matter because this print is so forgiving. And I'm going to add a little notch. Actually, this is a bigger pocket, so I'm putting a larger punch, which is like 2 inches. Yeah, it's a 2-inch punch. And it's gonna go like that. So let me close this pocket up really fast. And put that down. And then this is going to basically go down like this. So mine's going to be a little funky because of that front page that I did that I messed up on. So I'm going to have to make sure that this is really done correctly. All right, so let me put this up because I got to make sure all of this closes. So I'm going to go ahead and just glue this on right here. And honestly, if you want it this way, that's fine too. If you want a pocket to go this way, you can do that, but I'm just going to do mine this way, like I did in my album. And I want to make sure all of this is closing. So make sure you test all of that and all of it is closing after your glue dries. is crooked again. I am not on top of it today. So I push this here. I like my pocket down because I feel like that folds better. So when you go like this, it kind of lays better that way. And then that is how you do it. Now this part, let me just fold this so it closes good. And then mine's gonna stick out, only because we've seen what happened, okay? All right, so now we've got our album assembled, and I'm happy with that. So let's just dress this up a bit. The front was easy. All I did was take like a sticker here. I'm gonna take from this collection, which is gorgeous, and put that on there with some lettering. And of course it's not spring yet, but we are dreaming of spring, aren't we? It's actually been pretty nice, but I wouldn't know because the whole family was sick with whatever bug was going on. All right, it was a weird one, you guys. I'm serious, like I don't get sick, and I don't know if it was the flu or if it's COVID or what, but it wasn't pretty. It was kind of out of control how our bodies felt. And we still feel like this weird feeling. I can't explain it. All right, so let me see here. Here, I'm just gonna go ahead and decorate and add some pretties on here, which I love this tag. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna add it on with my jumbo sized foam tape. I'm gonna put it right on the top here. Oh, I don't think I pushed that out. All right, I'm gonna open this up, and here I just added a sticker. So I'll just put here, fun in the garden, and I just made like a, just like a mini bookmark type thing with just a stamp on it. So I'm gonna just put that on the top. So you know that there is a pocket there. And I just love, love, love all these dies that this collection came with. They are so much fun and so pretty. I'm trying to find something to put there because I have that rose there. Probably using all my roses up since I've been doing these collections. Oh, all these are big. That one's kind of big. So maybe I'll just do something small or just leave it. I have one here, but kind of not feeling it. And then we've got this, which we can just insert something for the pocket here. Just so you know it's there. I didn't even staple this yet. I'm just kind of sticking it in there. But how pretty are these? I would love to do just some project cards together with like these fun little projects of just layering them together like that. I think that would be a lot of fun with some of the doilies and things. And then here was pretty blank. So all I did was really just kind of just clip some things together. I've got these stackable die things that I had got, which I love them, the layer dies. And I'm just going to put that right here. And this sweet little heart clip. Oh, this is falling out on me. Okay. So there's kind of that. And I'm going to go ahead and close this here. And just add maybe like a rose. This was literally the perfect die for that pocket. I want it this way. No, I did want it that way. Sorry, these roses are kind of shaped funky, so in a good way. I'm gonna put that right there like that. And just kind of add some things inside, just so you get the idea that something is in fact in there. Okay, and then we'll go to this page here, and I can add just like another tag there. That's all I did. And I love when you guys share your projects with me. I love seeing how you guys put your twist on everything and all that. So here I just added a little die here. You don't obviously have to do that, but I want to just put that there to show you kind of what I did. Actually, I need to put this one kind of like on the side here like that. Does anyone like tape the way I do, or are you guys more secure than me? I'm not kidding. I do it with most of my projects, and I do not go back and add more. I feel like that's always enough. I mean, I guess if it was in the mail, maybe I would stick an extra tape here, but for the most part, I feel like I just would just leave it. So I think I pretty much covered the album. So you open it, and you have this, and then our little flip, right? And we'll go over here and have our little swinging door pocket that thankfully went on because of the way I scored. And then you have this. So yeah, I think that's about it. And of course you can, again, you can make this another swinging pocket if you want. You could definitely make this a swinging pocket on the top and just not have this one inside and keep this one on the outside. That would be another idea. I guess it just depends what you want or what you have and you're putting inside your album. But this is just another fun idea, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really obsessed. I have to say, this is probably my favorite one because I love the prints on this. And this is just something I feel like I would do if I had a collection or something. Anyways, it's like a tablecloth or a curtain. No, Laura Ashley. If anyone knows Shabby, that's what it reminds me of. Anyways, all right, guys. Thank you so much. And hopefully I'll be inspired by more paper projects. All right, guys. Thanks.